Hey YouTube family, what's going on guys? Welcome back to the channel. I need to learn how to do that snap thing, make a sound effect where it sounds like I'm snapping. Just kidding guys. Anyway, this is the intro for the Creighton 12S build. So Tommy's supposed to come help me. I don't really need it, but it's fun to do those kind of projects with somebody else. It'd be awesome to build it with him and then go test it and stuff. But it's not just going to be a build, you know. I'm going to put this 12S ESC in there. The motor's already made to handle it. I found a little nick in my wire right here on my motor, so I'll be fixing that. And then the rear diff is leaking, so I'm probably going to have to get some seals, and then I'm going to fill that with fluid. I'm not sure what weight yet, but probably pretty high, just to keep it good and lubricated and tight. And I'm going to do the front diff as well. I'm going to go over the whole truck basically and give it a good refresh. If I'm going to put 12S in it, it needs to definitely be strong. I got my two Spectrum 6S batteries right here. There's two of them. So with both of these in there, that makes 12S. Anyway guys, I don't want to ramble on here too long because I know this is going to be probably a long build. But I'm going to put you guys up there on this shelf on a GoPro. And I'm going to film the best moments. I probably won't film all of it, but I'll film the main parts of restoring it. And then I'm going to film me putting in the ESC and getting it going. And everything to do with it being converted to 12S will be in the video. I don't want it to get too long. I try to keep it under 20 minutes for sure. And if it can be around 15, that's a lot better. Anyway guys, here we go. Let's get started on this build. Alright guys, we're gonna get busy building this Creighton here. I just wanted to update you guys real quick. So I got a lot of the pre-work done off camera. I didn't figure you guys wanted to watch me do all that. So I don't know if you remember in the unboxing of my 12S ESC, it didn't have these battery connectors on there. So I got those all soldered up and ready. It's set up for a 6S battery on each side. And then I had to get all these connectors right here soldered on there and heat shrinked so that I could plug the ESC to the motor. So this is all set up now. It's ready to be installed. And I got the cover off of the receiver. Down in here, let me show you real quick. Here's my servo for steering. I'm gonna replace that servo with this Savox waterproof servo. This servo is already getting weak. And this Savox servo is going to be awesome in this truck. It's perfect for it. And then I'm just going to hook up the wires in there and button everything up and put it back and connect the motor. And I'm probably going to go over the diffs and stuff. I'm going to get it all in as good a shape as possible. But I'm not going to talk a whole lot. I'm just going to do the build. I'm going to put you guys on a GoPro up here on my shelf looking down on the car. And I'm going to get to work building it. So here we go, let's build this 12S Creighton. Alright guys, quick update here. I got the wires and everything plugged in and the lid put back on the receiver box and everything. I did it off camera because it was real finicky. I didn't figure you guys wanted to watch that. So now I gotta trim a piece off right here so this can go on better. And I'm gonna show you guys that, and then put this thing down with some double-sided tape on there, and make sure it's off of the servo horn here and off of everything where it's gonna sit good. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick update and let you know I put the wires and plugged everything in and put the lid on the receiver box. I did all that off camera, and now I gotta trim a piece off because it's in the way, and stick the 12S ESC down to the top of the lid and go from there. So here we go. I'm gonna put you back on the GoPro. Alright guys, this piece that's right here, I'm not sure what it's for, but it's in the way. I gotta bring the ESC all the way over to the side to get it off of this servo horn and make sure it fits in this crack right, this corner right here. And plus the antenna, so yeah, the antenna might have to push forward like that. But this piece, this plastic piece that's right here, I gotta cut it off with this Dremel. So here we go. Alright guys, it's the next day. Quick update here. I got the ESC in, as you guys saw, and it's all stuck down. I left a clamp on it overnight so it would stick really good. The wires were a little bit too long, but I got them all tidied up as best I can. I don't really want to cut them down in case I decide to put this ESC and motor combo in a different truck later on. So the ESC's all stuck down. The battery ends are on there. The wires are tidied up. So it's pretty much ready, but I'm gonna go through both the front and the rear diff real quick, and you know, get them rejuvenated, get them good to go again. Another update on this Savox servo. I tried to put this in, but it was a little bit too big. It's a little bit too long to go in the bracket, the mount for it. So I'm just gonna leave the stock servo in there. And so after we do the diffs, get the diffs back in good shape again, front and rear. I'm not going to do the center because it's a pain in the butt to get it out, and I'll just leave it the way it is. And then if or when it breaks later on, I'm going to take it out and fix it up and put those silicone earplugs in it. But for now, I'm going to leave the center diff and just do the front and the rear. And then after we get the diffs done, we got to do this. This is the instructions that came with the ESC, and it's how you set your endpoint adjustments and throttle, brake, steering, all your endpoints and stuff. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna take it out for a test run. So stay tuned guys, don't click off the video. We're gonna rejuvenate the divs and set our endpoints and get the ESC set up like it tells us to, and then I'm gonna take it out for its first run and see how it runs. So here we go, let's get this thing finished up. All right guys, I got the batteries on charging. Let's open up these diffs and get them in good shape again. Get them filled up with fluid, make sure they're not leaking, all that kind of stuff. Good, guys. I'm not sure I should even open it. Yeah, it feels like it turns a little too easy. We need to probably stiffen it up some. So here we go. Let's scoot this over out of the way. Try to get a clean work area here. Everything looks good in there, so all I plan to do with that is fill it up. I'm not going to empty it. I'm just going to top it off. Top it off and seal it back up and put some more grease all around the outside of it, and probably try to seal off the bearings on the outside so water or nothing can't get in. Alright guys, one diff, little stiffer, it's good to go, I like it. I'm going to take this grease right here. I really should probably use the waterproof grease, but I don't have much of it left, so I guess I'm just going to use this and save it. Alright guys, that diff is done. That's what a good freshened up diff should look like when you put it back in. So let's pull this car back over here. Maybe turn it like this so you guys can see. And you gotta make sure and remember which way it come out, or look in there and you can tell which side this went on. It can go either way, but there's only one way that's right. So I can see that it obviously goes like this. So I'm going to set it there, sort of in place. Got to try to get these drive shafts back in these cups and put the diff in at the same time. Just like that. And you got this shim on this side, you want to make sure that goes in right. And then pop it in just like that, guys. One freshened up diff ready to go. Let's give it a spin. Oh, I don't think we can. No, it's alright. It'll spin once we take it out for its first run here in a little while. Alright guys, that diff's back in, so now I'm going to pop these covers back on and put this stuff back together right here that I took apart. And then we're going to do the rear. And then we're going to set up the endpoints on the controller for the ESC. And then we will be done, done. Alright guys, we're getting there. I've gone over both diffs. I've gone over all the screws and the shocks and everything I can go over and tightened it up. I still got a little bit of slop in this arm right here, but I think that's from a previous crash. I'm gonna have to replace that arm to get rid of it, to get it fixed where it don't have that play in it. It's good enough for now. I'll do that at a later time. So the motor's in, the lash is set, the ESC's in. Right now I got the batteries in. Everything, as far as I can tell, is buttoned up and ready to be tested out. I gotta do what the instructions say, the initial setup on the ESC, and I gotta make sure all the settings on my controller are set right. So that's what we're gonna do right now, and then we're gonna take it out for a test run and see how it does. So this is the very first time I've plugged it in. I have never plugged it in yet. I'm a little bit nervous, but here we go. Let's plug this thing in. Let me angle you down here so you can see better. All right, guys, here we go. We're gonna plug it in. Turn the controller on. Whew, I'm nervous. I am definitely nervous, guys. Here we go. A little bit of a spark. That's normal. So it's on. Controller's on. Well, it ain't on, but it's plugged in. Gotta push this button over here. I put the button on this side over here. Gotta push that button to turn it on. So here we go. Let's turn it on, see what it does. Woo! Steering is good. Alright guys, we just got to do these endpoints adjustments and the initial setup instructions like what came in the instructions. So I'm going to do that, probably do that off camera because I'm going to have my wife help me. And then we're going to slap the body on it and take it out here out front and take it for a run. It's real hot out there, like 108-degree heat index. So I'm probably not going to stay out too long. I'm going to run one set of batteries and get a little bit of footage and try it out. That's going to be it. I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, we got it done. Check it out. It's plugged in. We got the endpoint adjustment set. So check this out. 12S ES BeastPro 300 amp is on. Steering is working. Throttle is good to go. Throttle's good to go. So now we just got to slap the tires on it and we can take it for a spin. There it is, guys. Built, body fits just like it's supposed to. Tires are on. We are ready to take this sucker for a bash. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm just gonna go out front of the house here and give it a good test run. So anyway, let's get out front here and take it for a run. Let's go. All right, guys, here we go. We're outside. I got my little curved ramp set up over there. I'm not going to go too hard on it this time. So here we go without too much rambling. Here we go. Gonna turn it on. All right, guys, here we go. Let's take this thing for a spin. Nice ESC, I like it, guys. It's working great so far. Ooh. Dang. Crazy. All right, guys. I'm gonna put the GoPro and my Insta360 on there and get some GoPro and some Insta360 footage, and then that's gonna be the end of the video. All right, guys, make sure you let me know down in the comments what you thought about that GoPro footage you just got done watching. Did one jump and a couple of other, just running around, trying it out, seeing how it's gonna do. All right, guys, that's the build and the first run. So stay tuned, subscribe, and like the video so you don't miss it. Make sure and hit that bell so you get notified. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Love you guys.